Yo, millionaire tubers! Today we're going to be making millions! One go! We're going to make thousands per day trade. Every second you're going to be seeing your bank balance go faster than Cristiano Ronaldo. And if you want to know how to do all of this and more, then you're probably in the wrong place. In fact, you're definitely in the wrong place. In fact, you're deluded. In fact, anyone who thinks like that is deluded. And that's mainly because it's not possible to do something like that. You might catch a break, but you've got more odds of winning the lottery than achieving that overnight. However, if you clicked on this video because you wanted to find out some different ways that you can maximize your cryptocurrency portfolio, then you've come to the right place. And you might not even need to spend a single cent more to do it. Or spend a penny for those UK folk. Not that spend a penny. You knew what I meant.
Yes, there are a few ways to grow your portfolio, and it doesn't always involve taking out a second mortgage, an unsecured personal loan, or begging your best mate to lend you some cash.
So I'll stop wasting your time now and we'll get straight into it. And in at number 4, it's staking away.
Yes, most of us have probably seen Buffy the Vampire Slayer, but it isn't that.
Didn't I make some joke about eating steak in the last video as well? Anyway, staking is easy, right? It's a cryptocurrency interest savings account in simple terms. And what's more, it's usually free to get started with. Check out BlockFi and Celsius, which I'll link in the video description below. They're probably the safest places to invest your cryptocurrency for truly passive income. And how does it work, you say?
Well, it's as simple as transferring your crypto from one wallet, which is basically an account, to another wallet, and then sit back, swig on a cocktail and soak it all in. All that hard effort done. To give some context, I've pulled up a list of BlockFi and Celsius rates so you can start to imagine how much extra you could be making if you have any of these cryptocurrencies and you just put them to work for you whilst you chillax.
Did I just reference the 90s with a word like that? Maybe I'm getting too old for this crap. In at number 3, and currently one of my favourite methods to gain more cryptocurrency, is from mining. Yep, I said it, that word that confuses the crap out of everyone who invests in crypto, but doesn't know the details. Now, despite what is perceived by many, crypto mining is actually a lot simpler than you think. Let me try and explain it to you really simply. This is a ledger. Yes, it's a 2021 diary that I got for free last week, but for the purpose of this video, it's a ledger. In mining terms, you compete for the opportunity to create and validate new ledgers, also called blocks, if that looks like a block, by essentially solving maths puzzles and problems.
These maths puzzles often require high amounts of computing power, which is normally what puts many people off the topic in a flash.
However, in the modern era, you can join a mining pool, which is essentially a team or a clan. Little sub-reference for you gamers out there. In essence, you combine your computing power and resources and work as a collective unit to win the competition. If you win, then the whole team win a combined reward.
This reward is then distributed evenly between all team members depending on what you contributed to the mining success you just had.
Sounds simple, right? But who can do this? Anyone can do it. All you need is a computer. The more powerful it is, the better. Mining can be done on some coins with just a regular computer processor, or a CPU for those who know, whilst others are best mined with a gaming graphics card. So it may be that you already have a computer that is sitting around idly for most of the day, or night as the case may be, and you could put it to work and be earning some passive income in the background. Now, the reason I'm so big on this is that once you mine the cryptocurrency, you often get paid in that coin as well, at whatever rate it is worth in the market today.
And we all know that most projects will go up in value, so this is a great way to recruit some extra income for doing very little more than installing some software and a few mouse clicks.
Now, a little disclaimer. I'm not suggesting that you go out and spend loads of money on a gaming PC thinking you're going to be earning a full-time income. Given the price of graphics cards at the moment, which are a total goddamn rip-off, your return on investment is probably going to be about 1 year on the graphics card alone, so this isn't worth breaking the bank over unless you really want to do it. And if you were planning on getting that new gaming rig anyway, then it's no extra burden and you've timed your watching of this video to a T. For most of us, if you are simply using what you've already got, then this is an easy avenue to exploit. There is money to be made over and above the cost of electricity, so it should be a no-brainer. At number 2, and probably the most interesting space in the crypto sector right now, and it's open to endless possibilities, IoT mining, or Internet of Things. For the most part, by having some kind of device like a phone or an antenna, you can be part of a network which passes small pieces of information around between different devices. And by doing so, you aid in the growth of the network by being an active participant on it. and this can be financially fruitful.
Now, it sounds a little sinister, but none of these projects pass on any personal information. That would simply be against the law.
I am the law!
What you often do is participate in the network and validate known events or transactions.
For example, Bob pays Dave $20, which involves 2 transactions. Bob sending $20 to Dave, and Dave receiving $20 from Bob.
It could be that one of the devices that helps to validate or witness those 2 transactions is your own device. This is done electronically and automatically, thus helping to confirm that the transactions actually took place. And by being a witness to those transactions, you'll be entitled to some kind of reward. Now, there are a fair few interesting projects out there, but the most exciting ones so far that I have discovered are
Helium hotspot mining, Deeper Network, which is VPN and bandwidth sharing, and Nodal Cache, which is mobile device information sharing.
Each of these projects is either an app or a device which will facilitate the act of mining and thus provide a reward in due course. Now, I'll do another video on IoT in the future, but for now these are projects that I have personally invested in and am working with right now. They have massive potential and offer some really easy ways to make another stream of passive income. As I get some more information on this, on revenues and how to get started with them, I'll be sure to share them on this channel. Finally, at number 1, and I believe that hodling for the win really is the simplest way to grow your portfolio. If you have something and you're invested in a good project and that you've researched it well, then it's bound to grow in the future, right?
So just sit back, let the market bumble about for a while until things are a little more certain.
If you're in it for the long term, you'll be pleasantly surprised. I am, and that's how I took 250k and turned it into over 1.5 million. Yes, okay, the market has been a bit of a git of late and it wiped a bit off my portfolio, but I'm still very bullish and very well up on my initial investment. It's only a matter of time before we see a more material market with actual projects and live smart contracts, and that's where we'll really see a price we can look at and be proud. So in summary, what have we learned? Well, what I learned quite recently is that there is more than one way to skin the proverbial cat in the crypto space. You don't need a massive investment to get going with some of these methods, and some will require a small to medium-sized investment.
But one thing is for sure, and that is each method mentioned in this video is a separate revenue stream that is waiting to be exploited by you today.
So if you aren't doing some of these, or any for that fact, then I suggest you get yourself an exchange account, start off on your crypto investment journey and get cracking today, before some of the so-called hidden gems become not so hidden, say. Be sure to check out my other crypto videos in the playlist, which is right here. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe, baby, notifications, baby, leave me a random comment, baby, and thumbs up me, baby. Maybe not that last one, but smash the like button anyway, and I'll catch you soon, crypto tubers.